Money that you have accumulated in your 401k and your IRA represents perhaps your biggest financial opportunity and your biggest financial challenge. It represents opportunity because for most Americans, the greatest accumulation of wealth that they have is in their retirement accounts. This is the money that one day, if properly managed, can provide for both a comfortable retirement for you and a meaningful and enduring legacy for your loved ones. It represents a challenge because this is money that has never been taxed and therefore can be like a ticking tax time bomb ready to go off unless careful planning is done to defuse it. Hello, my name is Sean Moran and I am the founder and president of both Westport Wealth Management and Westport Insurance Group in Charleston, West Virginia, companies that exist to help you unleash the power of your retirement accounts, both for you and for those you love. There are 4 key retirement account issues I would like to discuss with you today. The first one is whether or not it is wise to roll over a 401k into an IRA. Of course, every situation is different, but the value of rolling over a 401k into an IRA, and when done properly, this is a non-taxable event, is that you are no longer limited to the investment options of the 401k administrator, but can now explore the broader universe of financial products. This could be of great value to you in matching up your investments with your financial objectives and risk tolerance level. Also, 401k plans often have restrictions particular to that plan that can be cumbersome. Having your own IRA can help there as well. Also, with a 401k plan, you often have a 1-800 number to call for assistance, but you do not have a local financial advisor that you can work with who knows you and can help you implement a plan that is tailored just for you. If you are retired, you may want to consider a 401k rollover. If you are still working, many companies allow employees to roll over part of their 401k into an IRA in something called an in-service rollover. Your Human Resources Department should be able to tell you whether this is allowable for you. Either way, feel free to call my office and request a complimentary 401k rollover kit that I have put together to assist you as you consider this option. The second retirement account issue that is worth considering is whether or not it is wise to convert a traditional IRA into a Roth IRA. The upside and the downside of this decision are both obvious. The downside is that you would have to pay taxes on the value of your IRA to convert. The upside is that once you have converted to a Roth and you eventually decide to start taking money out of the account for retirement, that income would be tax-free. Call my office if this is of interest to you. I have a Roth conversion calculator that can help you think the decision through, and we can work with your accountant or an accountant that I can refer you to decide if it would be in your best interest to do so. The third retirement account consideration that I want to mention is whether to consider what is commonly called a stretch IRA strategy for your heirs when they eventually inherit your IRA. This can be a dynamic planning opportunity to create a legacy that will live on long after you are gone. Because of rule changes that the IRS has implemented when it comes to non-spouses such as your kids and grandkids inheriting your IRA, your heirs now have the option of not having to cash in the IRA all at once and pay a mountain of taxes, but rather they can receive a check each year for the rest of their lives based upon a government table of life expectancies. The rules that explain how this work can be found in IRS Publication 590. You can call my office and I will be happy to forward a copy of that to you. By receiving a check each year, but leaving the unused portion of the IRA alone to grow, your heirs can end up with very large lifetime distributions by taking advantage of what Einstein called the 8th wonder of the world, the power of compound interest over time. Business Week magazine had this to say about the stretch IRA when the IRS first changed the rules. The benefit is dramatic. In fact, assuming an 8% annual rate of return, an 18-year-old inheriting $250,000 would realize $7.85 million of income over his lifetime, provided he takes only the minimum required. You are now assured that these accounts, if planned for properly, can stay in the family for 2 generations or longer. Now, while I might quibble with Business Week about their, in my opinion, aggressive assumption of an 8% annual average growth rate, the point is that this can be a dynamic legacy planning opportunity, particularly if you do not plan to take more than the required minimum distribution from your IRA while you're alive. I have in my office software that can help us to evaluate whether the stretch IRA is something that you ought to explore. Feel free to give me a call. The final retirement account issue that I would like to share with you is the need to have an exit strategy for your IRA. What I mean by that is that people often spend years growing their retirement accounts and virtually no time planning how they're going to distribute that money one day for a comfortable retirement. You know, life is not a dress rehearsal, and neither is retirement. We get one opportunity to get it right, and your IRA can be a dynamic tool to help you make sure that you get right the one retirement you're ever going to have. Call my office. Sometimes a fresh set of eyes and an independent voice can help you uncover opportunities to move you further down the road to a comfortable retirement for you and a dynamic and enduring legacy for those you love.